Good morning, you guys. How are you? I'm okay. Let's do coffee and card. We'll start with sound clearing with my mother Oshun's bell in 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're together. Let's go. Let's have coffee. It's good coffee. And a card with the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. This is an amazing deck. It's the original Rider-Waite Smith art, but it's just more vibrant. The reason why it's so amazing is the book, thick, filled to the brim with info. We've got the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. What? So you are going from ignoring some things that like you could not abide. I'm just hearing, I cannot abide, but you just ignored them because you might have had to abide. There were some things that you had to like, I don't know, for your own peace of mind. For the moment, you had to ignore some of these 8 swords, but it seems like today there's some walking away from them. So those 8 swords, they were thoughts about cups. Oh, these 8 thoughts that you are ignoring. You bound yourself up because these emotions were too much for you to take care of, like for you to deal with in your everyday life. We got the Hierophant and now the 7 of Pentacles. You had to walk away from that stuff so that you could go into your Hierophant. So it seems like you're a very established person in some field of spirituality or authority. And in order for you to really shine, we've got this Hierophant right in the middle. So this is you. The Hierophant is Tauran energy. It has to do with having your stuff together, people coming to you for your healing and for the groundedness that you provide. But there were some things in your environment or in your awareness that were encroaching upon your free will. So this person has authority. Like this person earns their authority through their discipline practices and the rights that they receive. These are spiritual rights, okay? Everybody has like different ones. So like everybody has different, there's one God and many religions. So, and then one God and many practices, like spiritual practices, many different ways to connect to the realms. And it seems like you have your rights, like you've made your way. Spirit has given you your special anointing for whatever it is that you have to do in this world. You're an authority, okay? The Hierophant was also a political authority, and he was the church's authority because he knew the methods. You're not going to skip a particular part of the ritual. The ritual is the ritual for the reason of going through the motions and setting the tone. The ritual is there because it's been established for many, many moons by not only others who came before you, but others in your bloodline. So this ritual needs to be enacted to tap into certain frequencies, whatever. And these rituals and these frequencies are necessary for the development of Earth, other people in their neuroplasticity. This is important for the work that you have in the world. And there have been some things around you that were just not conducive to this. And it's time for you to walk away. Anybody, anything that would try to disempower you because of your beautiful blessings. So these are a bunch of swords of people that come from your life, from your past, that maybe supported you in one era or another of your life. Well, you're on this journey to your goal. There's a poem I wrote, "And the Path to My Goal." It seems like on your path, on your fool's journey, there were all these different thought forms that you had to wrestle with here, there, and the other place. And you had to come up with your own ideas and develop your own consciousness. I'm hearing this idea about a koan, like when monks will give you like an idea and then have you like think about it and come to your own realizations. Like each one of these experiences was like a existential like koan. Like these relationships had some type of paradox around them. Every one of them, 8 of them. And they each had a significant role in your journey to becoming this Taurus energy, like this very grounded Hierophant energy. You've got a real reason to be here in the world. You've got a purpose. I see it clear. And I see that actually in order to get there, you had to sacrifice a lot when it came to your personal integrity just to survive. Like it seems like people were putting you through 8 different scenarios, and you allowed those scenarios to build you up without tearing them all down. You were being kind and good and doing no harm. But at this point now it's doing harm toward you and your goal, and Spirit refuses. It's time to walk away. This is a strong reading over something that you have to do in the world today, guys. Like today, Spirit wants you walking away from those things that you were forced to ignore just for your own peace of mind, for your own survival. We've all been there. It's time to really walk away from those because you have got this beautiful harvest coming through. I don't know. It seems like it may be a day of waiting. I haven't done any study, like Astro study today, 555 on the clock. But it seems really, really prominent that you have got some seeds that you've sown and a harvest that you're going to be collecting. And you're collecting this harvest as somebody who did no harm and rose to this sort of authority. So while these are each one individual person or small little groups all over the place, this person affects the entire world, not just their nation, not just their community. This person is connected to loving light frequencies and brings them down. Okay, this person helps people protect their vulnerable crowns. This is important work that you have to do, whatever it is. You just translate the information, okay? I'm just bringing downloads down. Spirit wants you to be in a place where you can rest easy. This has to do with regenerative rest after a war, not just the battle. It seems like the war is won. Just listen, when you open your eyes, the sun is going to be shining through the stained glass window, and you're going to feel so much hope. And when you rise, you'll have breakfast, and you'll have a delicious coffee or tea. And it's going to be time to collect your harvest, well rested. And you'll be enjoying that, okay? You'll be enjoying the fruits of your labor with this coffee and tea after this regenerative rest. You deserve it, and it's time to walk away from those things that you had to ignore just for survival. Let's read about it. The 8 of Swords. You set your sights high, but circumstances didn't live up to your expectations. The disappointment paralyzed you, and you feel victimized in these relationships. You may have just left the relationship in this paralyzed state of limbo or something. You just had to ignore it so you can move forward, so you can get to this Hierophant. Your negative attitude is preventing you from taking action. Constant worry and nagging thoughts keep you feeling powerless, and this is why you need to walk away. Because you may have accomplished this Hierophant energy, and these other energies are nagging in the behind because now they feel entitled. But actually, you just had to ignore them for your own survival, so it's not okay. Let's keep going. The 8 of Cups. Transition, timing, progress, travel. Your intuition is guiding you in new directions. You are supported in travel and relocations. You've completed a goal or achieved a dream, and now you're ready to move on to the next project. You have the knowledge and resources to make a better life for yourself. You have the strength to take on new challenges, okay? This is what's happening. You need to get away from that. You may be relocating. Let's keep going. The word Hierophant means holy in ancient Greek. The Hierophant is a priest, counselor, teacher, or holy person who serves as a go-between for mankind and God, Spirit. Consequently, this card deals with religious and spiritual themes. The Hierophant is revealed when we need to protect our faith, seek spiritual guidance, or rededicate ourselves to some form of religious worship. The card also stands for tradition, ceremony, and spiritual law. In its simplest translation, the Hierophant is a sign of a spiritual blessing, and it needs to be protected, guys. You've invested time, money, and hard work into making a better life for yourself. Be sure to take occasional breaks on your work to appreciate your progress. It's also wise to occasionally check your plans and goals to confirm you're on track. It seems like taking breaks and stuff was discouraged by these energies that you need to walk away from. You can't feel guilty for doing what's best for you, okay? It's time to regenerate. Don't feel guilty over resting and moving forward, you guys. Contemplation, meditation, inner focus, and spirituality is important right now, okay? Oracle, oh Oracle, what is your wisdom? Higher power. When you're resting, you're connecting to a higher power. Conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. I love you guys. God bless you. Let's have a wonderful day. Que Dios nos bendiga, right? Wow. So don't feel guilty over anything you have to